Before every meal, the boy would deliberately let out a sharp scream, until his mother placed food into his bowl. Only then would his scream suddenly stop. But what's even stranger is, when the couple found the boy, he was still an infant, yet in just 98 days, he had grown to the height of a 10-year-old. Such a growth rate was completely unnatural, but in this place they now lived, nothing seemed strange to them anymore, until one day, Tom casually tossed a cigarette butt, and it mysteriously scared off the nearby grass. This scene immediately excited Tom. He believed that beneath the grass, might be a hidden passage to the outside world, so to escape as soon as possible. Tom began digging day and night, but after half a month of this, Tom had found nothing at all, but due to exhaustion and malnutrition, his body gradually grew weaker. Meanwhile, Gemma as a good mother stayed to raise the boy. She believed that as long as they raised the boy, the force keeping them trapped would fulfill its promise on the box and let them go. But then one morning, the boy suddenly vanished without a trace. Even after searching the whole house, Gemma couldn't find a single clue of him. Left with no choice, she went outside to find her husband, who was still digging, and told Tom about the boy's disappearance. But to her surprise, Tom didn't care whether the boy was alive or not. Seeing Tom's indifference toward the child, Gemma's need to vent reached its peak. By evening, the boy finally returned home with a strange book. But when Gemma opened the book, she found it filled with symbols and drawings she couldn't understand. Seeing this, Gemma suddenly remembered the boy often stared at these symbols on the TV, so she quickly went to ask him about it. But the boy immediately freaked out, and the next second, he revealed a terrifying, inhuman side. What Gemma never expected was that the child she lived with was actually a monster. But trapped in a town with no way out, they were forced to keep living with the boy. Until 3 months later, the boy had grown into a strong young man, and during this time, Gemma gradually uncovered the secret behind the boy. It turned out the boy was merely a puppet controlled by a mysterious force. One day Gemma decided to secretly follow the boy, hoping to find out where he went each day with that book. Maybe she could find a way out of this place. But in the blink of an eye, Gemma lost all trace of the boy, as she stood confused. On the other side in the deep pit, Tom suddenly unearthed a corpse wrapped in plastic. Terrified, Tom scrambled out of the pit, and tried to tell Gemma about his discovery, but he was too weak, and collapsed on the roadside. When Gemma noticed something was wrong with her husband, she hurried to help him back into the house to rest, but the boy locked them out. No matter how hard Gemma knocked, the boy gave no response. When the boy came out the next morning, Tom was already dead on the cold roadside. Only then did the boy reveal the full truth. Tom and Gemma were merely tools to raise him, and now they had outlived their purpose. So he stuffed them into body bags, and buried them in the very pit they had dug themselves. The boy quickly filled the pit with soil, and grass grew back, hiding all traces, as if nothing had ever happened. Then the boy drove to the real estate office, and became the next salesman. Just as a new couple arrived at the office,